Welcome back to the 280s podcast. Rocker Billy May, along always with
Here,
Jeff
live.
Goldman Goldstein here live
With the
at-
shades today, because we're outside.
We're outside, exactly. We're at Charm City Burger in downtown Boca Raton.
Yeah. Second location.
Yeah, the first one's just right down the street in Deerfield.
Yeah.
Been there for like, I don't know, 15, 16 years.
Yeah, he's a landmark on Hillsborough now.
Yeah, it's always awarded like best burger in South Florida. Great place.
Yeah.
They opened
Shout
this
out.
location.
Oh, yeah. No, shout out to my buddy Steve Salmon.
Yes.
He loves Charm City. Every time he goes there, he sends me pictures of the burgers.
I ate the one in Deerfield when they first opened up like 2009, I think it was. And I haven't eaten it a year since because I moved out west. So this is east, But when I pulled up here, it's right next to the train tracks. It used to be a Baja Cafe.
That place.
And it was a Mexican place before that. Now, when I get out of my car, I smell burgers, but it's from the freaking Burger King boiler across the street.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Hey, so they're getting like good just from Burger King.
The smell.
The menu is awesome.
I've been to that Burger King plenty of times.
Yeah.
At night. Yeah. After some shows at the Boca Raton Miser Amphitheater.
Yeah.
There's
right.
some really good shows there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
So they got a fantastic menu we're trying to go over. But listen, we're the 280s dudes. We're always talking about music, eras of music. And we're debating. We're thinking about great album covers. We'll be talking about best album covers or best bands. Which band has the best album covers? But we kind of decided on what we're going to do.
Well, as usual, we were going back and forth like a topic because every topic we're excited about. So this time we're more excited about album covers.
But we're going to focus on like really what's the top 10 album covers.
Yeah, the ones that we think are the best.
Really,
and why we got is some of these albums and especially some of these covers like Iron Maiden.
Right.
I kind of got into the cover before I even knew the band.
Right.
Like, it was like I remember like I grew up in New Jersey and New York, and my friend once got, look at that album. And it was Peace of Mind by Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
And we're like, we just bought it because Iron Maiden wasn't even played on the radio back then.
You know what, man? I mean, album covers, I always have my monologue, whatever, and basically album covers, when albums came out early 20th century, the 20s and 30s, was a brown paper, was a cover.
Yeah, yeah.
Then the 40s and 50s, it was like photographs and with the picture of the artist. Then the 60s got more creative and artwork came in. They got the Beatles, you had the Stones, and in the 70s got even more creative. And the cool thing, like you said, dude,
yeah, they got better and better. Like
they got better.
Definitely like the late 70s.
Right. Hey, how you doing? Is that the garlic and Parmesan? Ooh, those look good.
All right, thank you. Actually, I meant to say the late 60s, like with the Beach Boys, and Sgt. Pepper, Rubber Soul, and the Stones.
All those cool album covers.
Yeah.
And like you said, so like, grew up in the 80s, we'd go to the mall, we'd go to the record store. The albums had to be impactful because you'd walk in this. Remember that? You walk in the store, there would be all these albums on the wall. And it really had to stick out. I mean, albums are big size.
It was huge. They took up a lot of space.
Ooh, right on.
That's your rib corn.
Yeah, so we got hand-cut fries here, garlic Parmesan. They also got
steal one already.
No, we're sharing, dude. There's barbecue, there's salt and vinegar, there's garlic and Parmesan, there's garlic vinegar, I think it was. And then so they look at that grilled
thing.
They took the whole ear corn, sliced it down the middle, and grilled it. That looks badass.
These look really good.
Really good.
They're ribs, but with corn. Even if you're a vegetarian, no, I'm not. I love meat.
Right.
These look great. I would eat it right now, but it's going to be really hot.
Quote Chris Rock, and I'm gonna get you, sucker. Give me just one rib. Anyways, that's a movie. Remember that movie quote?
I love Chris
Great quote. So we're talking food. We're gonna do food, dude review.
This is unbelievable.
We're talking music, best album covers and best bands with album covers. Yeah, Jeff. My monologue. Kind of what I was saying is that so the 80s album covers were perfect. They got you in. They got you because you can see the album cover. You buy the album sometimes just because of the cover.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, without a doubt.
And then what happened?
Covers.
When the CDs came out, they came smaller. I remember when the CD came out. You probably don't know this. Remember it was the box.
Yeah,
it was the box like this high, and the CDs on it this big.
Yeah, because they needed to put the into
the slot into the record store. Forager right here. Wow, it's amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, station over there. Yeah. Okay, great. Oh, look at this, man. So this is a third pound grass-fed burger, pickled mushrooms, pickled onion, arugula, onions, mushroom, arugula, to garlic aioli. It looks spectacular.
You did the classy burger, more upscale.
What'd you do, man?
The fries are incredible. Look at these fries.
These fries look really good, dude. Can I have a fry, dude?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
This is insane. The ribs good. I got my burger with jalapenos.
Looks awesome. I can't wait to eat this, man.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna go up and grab
and I got a soda.
I'm gonna go up and grab some like ketchup. Piece of ketchup? I'll grab them.
I might eat all the food before he comes back. But the ribette, ooh, Never had a ribette or a corn rib. Very good. Thank you.
We'll edit that part out. So
you're a good dude.
Yeah, well,
I was finishing my corn ribette.
Ribette, right on.
Thank you, sir.
It looks pretty good, that corn, man.
Yeah. You know what?
I'm one of those ones. I like to slice my burger in half before I eat it.
Really?
I told them to do it medium, so whenever I slice it in half, I kind of know what the temp is, and it's easier to handle too. At least in my opinion. This is a thick burger, man.
Yeah, yours is a lot thicker.
Look at this. So huge. Yeah, thick burger, medium. It's got a pickle on the bottom, rube on the bottom, garlic aioli, grilled mushrooms, grilled onions, and some really aged white cheddar cheese, I believe.
Yeah, yours burger looks perfect. And I got, like I said, the Swiss, the onions, the jalapeno.
Now that's a tasty burger, my friend.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Oh wait, and the prices wasn't bad, dude. I think this burger was like $11. It's a huge burger.
Not at all.
Oh God.
I just had to put my ketchup on.
It's amazing.
I'm not fancy like Bill.
What are you talking about, man?
I don't cut it.
Ah, whatever. It's not a fancy thing. It's easier to handle, I think. This is a great spot too. This is downtown Boca Raton. I just read the other day they had their mayor's race.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Mayor won by that recount. Mayor won by one vote, dude.
That's incredible.
Every vote counts. And they shot down. They're going to redevelop part of this area, put in a new police station. They shot it down because they had to stop the stop Boca crowd. Says they're kind of tired of the development. It's growing immensely. This is a great area though. But this restaurant, dude, this restaurant's amazing, dude.
It's amazing. It's too much. You know what? They're right. You know what? You got to slow the building up.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to see, Florida, and everything doesn't have to be these brand new, glorified
country
building, these like great places. Like everything has to be like perfect now. And you know what? We don't need perfect. You need a little
perfect.
You need some charm.
But there are some perfect album covers, which we're going to dive into. Some good album covers from all eras too.
Yeah, I think we should start, man.
That is bad. I don't know if I can eat the whole thing, but man, it's really freaking good, man.
You got to have one of those ribs.
Give me just one rib.
They're unbelievable.
I love that idea, man, because it looks like so much corn, but it's only one ear.
I've gained a lot. Those things. I've never had one. I'm like too lazy to make one. They're really good.
Good stuff, man.
Really good. So let's start here.
Yeah, man. So best album covers. Off the top of your head, Jeff, when you say like best album covers, like what are you thinking, man?
I'm thinking Iron Maiden. I have to tell you, even if you're not like, a heavy metal fan or
right,
those albums are iconic.
They had the best covers.
Yeah.
Because their artists, he did, I don't know, 8 or 10 albums or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them. You know what I mean?
It was all about Eddie. And this guy, Eddie, used to be at the shows. I saw one of the Iron Maiden shows at Radio City Music Hall. And it was the album cover with 2 minutes to midnight with the pyramids. And they had a big Eddie come out. And it was like insane. And the crowd went nuts. Yeah. I was screaming. I didn't even know what I was screaming for. But it was unbelievable.
They had killer album covers. Another band we talked about in our last
a great band.
Who should be in the Hall of Fame. They won't get in though, because you've read about it. Like they basically told the Hall of Fame, like, F you. We don't even want to be in there.
They need to be in.
They need to be in.
They're on the ballot again.
I know, but they need to be in. Iron Maiden. And their roots are still torn. They're still
Iron
rocking.
Maiden's unique. You have Sabbath. You have Priest. Iron Maiden never had any airplay. None. So, and that was another great thing about like finding a cover. Because back then, we didn't even have MTV till later. So like early 80s, late 70s, when I got into music, you could only find music on a magazine.
Right.
Go to a record store,
right?
Find it from a friend, or on the radio station.
Aiden's album covers were amazing. Another band whose album covers were amazing. We talked in the last episode about Best Southern Rock was Molly Hatchet. Molly Hatchet had great iconic album covers. I was doing some digging, some research for this upcoming podcast, and I came across a group on Facebook, Rock Candy Magazine, and somebody mentioned like Rush has the best album covers, which they do have great album covers. But there was over 900 comments, and the majority of people, was hands down said Iron Maiden, Molly Hatchet had the overall best album covers. Maybe not the best one, but just covers in general.
You wanted to listen to those albums because of those covers. The Molly Hatchet covers were insane.
They drew people in, man. And the artist, this guy's name was Frank Frazetta. He did all these books and movie posters in the 60s. He did an album cover for Nazareth in like 1976, which is really cool. And he did the album covers for the Conan the Barbarian books back in the 60s. Very iconic. And Epic Records, when they were launching Molly Hatchet, they wanted something unique because they wanted something that was a unique sounding band, Southern rock band, but they wanted to be impactful. So they got this guy, and he didn't do it for them. But they said, hey, you painted this painting back in 1974. It's a real badass painting. Can we use it for album cover? And they go, yeah, we'll give you $2,500. $2,500.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's incredible. Those covers are amazing.
But you know what? You know who else had great album covers too? Your favorite band. This one's iconic, dude.
Oh, without a doubt.
Van Halen.
That's iconic. People put that on their jackets.
Yeah.
People, that was like, people used to write them on their notebooks. You remember, like,
oh yeah, for sure.
In school, you'd have to put like some sort of paper on your hardcover books. And I used to make the VH sign, and then the people would have again on their jean jacket.
They all did.
They had necklaces with
the VH emblem. Oh yeah, yep.
So I mean, that's iconic. You know, the same thing with like here, man. Like look at this one, Journey. Man.
Yeah,
look at that.
Iconic.
Tears. Look at that. It's like some spaceship. I remember that.
It's iconic.
They had a pinball machine. That was, and then who would forget about the 45s? Here's Cars.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Now the 45s did not have album cover, by the way.
And then we got Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
I did. That kind of like 1985, I think.
We got Relax.
So it was like a mini album cover, kind of threw you in. Interesting. Yeah. You have another Van Halen? Did you bring a Van Halen album with you?
I brought a whole bunch of Van Halen albums.
The Van Halen had some cool album covers.
I got this one. I mean, I'm just going through them all here.
GH emblem was huge.
You know what's a great one here? This is a great one, man.
Oh,
Van Halen, Diver Down. I mean, this was simple. I like this one because me and my friends, we had an art class and like 6 of us like Van Halen, and we made like these little pictures, and
it stuck out when you walked the record store. It stuck out.
Yeah, and my friend basically he started painting it, and I'm like, I'll do it too. And this is like, and this is at the S Festival too, I think, in the back. I mean, look at that. That's like iconic.
I know what that is. You know what that is? Yeah. That's when they opened up for the Stones at Tangerine Bowl in Orlando in 1981.
So yeah, these were, and again, it was so exciting to open up the albums. And then you go back to your friend's house or your house, you open up the albums, you start playing it, you bring some food in.
No doubt, man.
Yeah, you had like such a great, it was an experience buying this stuff.
But it wasn't just either art too. Like the Beatles had some iconic albums, records. Like here's the Beatles' greatest hits, right? Really cool. 62 through 66. It's the first half of the Beatles. Look at the picture. That's the Beatles when they were young. And then it had them on the back, same location in the building, and they're older, like 8 years older. So yeah, Beatles had some awesome album covers as well.
Like you said, and then the blue
were those same thing.
Those 2 greatest hit albums. My uncle had them. I used to like look at them when I wasn't into music. I started getting into music, and I got how important that was. But so funny with it, those are 2 greatest hit albums, and it's just those weren't enough. Every album was great. Every album was. And here's the iconic Led Zeppelin one.
That's the first one.
I mean, I think this is like
huge.
Everybody had this on their jacket. I had a huge poster of that.
They had other great album covers too. Where's some other great? Didn't you say
Physical Graffiti?
Led Zeppelin 4?
Yeah, House of the Holy.
Zeppelin had some killer album covers. In their last one, that In Through the Outro was in a brown paper wrapper, basically.
Yeah, I love that album. I like the paper. It was such a great album. Like you could like listen to the album and then bring your lunch with it. You put it in a paper bag.
It was like a brown paper bag. It was iconic, and that was really their last album to make themselves. But the 60s, I alluded to earlier, the 60s had usually photographs from the beginning. So here's the albums: Herb Alpert, the Tijuana Brass, the jazz guy, early 60s. This was an album that like really turned a lot of heads for obvious reasons. Yeah. Beautiful Girl. It's called Whipped Cream and Other Delights. Beautiful Girl. Whipped Cream's kind of covering everything up. You know what I mean?
But like when I first got here, I didn't really like realize
Whipped Cream and Other Delights.
I wonder if she's still alive.
Iconic. That's a good question. Look it up. My favorite band, I was talking about Journey, had some really iconic album covers. The first 5 album covers were huge. Now, there's a local artist in San Francisco. His name is Stanley Mouse. This is his brother, Kelly Mouse. This is the first album Journey did with Steve Perry called Infinity. Beautiful album cover. And they had on the back end, all the band members.
Look at their outfits, man.
Yeah, look at their outfits. That's like total late 70s. Look at Neil Sean's got the afro going out, the Fu Manchu mustache.
That's how he looked like when he was in Santana.
Right.
I remember seeing that Santana video, and those guys actually scared me. I was like, oh my God, look at these guys. They look like big time hippies.
Well, they were. Then you'd mentioned Iron Maiden. Here's an Iron Maiden's live album. It's called Live After Death. And then Eddie's REP. Their album covers were iconic. I mean, if we're talking just groups, I think Maiden had the best one.
That's tough.
Hatchet beat is second. Maiden up is first.
And then I think Molly Hatchet too.
Molly Hatchet's
Even
was
though,
second. Yeah.
you know, they're not my favorite, but I do like some of their songs. But unbelievable. Like, I mean, those covers are incredible.
But let's talk about. We talked about some bands with great covers. Let's talk about top 10. Our top 10 album covers.
That's gonna be tough.
It's very tough. You want to go first? Or you
Yeah,
want
I'll
to
go first.
Okay.
Man. I think I'm gonna go with the Iron Maiden Peace of Mind.
I love that one, man.
I'm going Led Zeppelin Physical Graffiti.
Okay.
I'm going AC/DC for Those About to Rock.
That's a good one, man.
Forth on that one. I thought the Back in Black was just classic. It was just AC/DC with the AC/DC. But then I'm gonna go with Beatles, Sgt. Pepper.
Yeah, that's kind of the classic. You know what I mean? I'm with you on that one, dude. Like, everybody knows that one. It was the first one I had to collage all those people on there.
Yeah, I just think that's the classic. And then I'm gonna go Rolling Stones, Sticky Fingers.
That was a cool one too.
But Rolling Stones had a lot of great albums.
They do.
And a lot of great album covers.
Well, that Tattoo You was a good one.
Amazing with the head.
Yeah.
And then you have Beggar's Banquet. You have Exile on Main Street.
Some Girl.
You got the Let It Bleed album with the cake.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
they have a lot of album covers. You're right. You're right.
A lot of really good stuff. And then Kiss, Destroyer. Kiss had some really good.
You know, it's too funny.
Covers.
So I read Kiss Destroyer. They wanted the guy Frank Frazetta who did the Molly Hatchet album to do Kiss Destroyer. He didn't do it, so they found an artist similar to him.
No.
He did it. And Kiss had, you're right, Kiss had great album covers.
I'm going ZZ Top Eliminator.
That's an iconic one, man.
Quiet Riot, Metal Help. I just thought that cover was insane.
That was cool, man.
I literally bought that album because of the cover.
Yeah. True.
And then I'm gonna go with Van Halen. One. I was going
first one.
Yeah, I was gonna go with 84. I'm going with one.
And that's your dude. That's your ninth one.
And then I'm gonna go with Iron Maiden. I mean, Ozzy Osbourne. Actually, Diary of a Madman.
I like Diary better.
Yeah, those Pittsburgh's 4 covers were great. Diary of the Madman. Yeah, what was the other one? Bark of
the Moon.
And then the one that the album that love. You sit
Just
on the
shot in the dark. Yeah. What album was that? Was it One Stop? Was it?
It was like
Ultimate
Sin. So I mean, those were great albums. And
actually, it's a great album cover.
Yeah,
Ultimate Sin's a great album.
And a shout out to like the first Black Sabbath album. That's just, I don't know if it's a great cover, but it's you know, when I saw that, I said to myself, oh my God, like who would even, you know, like buy something like this? And ironically, I got into Black Sabbath. They used to have a greatest hits album.
Right.
I sold my soul to rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just black. I just remembered while we were talking about it.
Oh, that's
but and then one little shout out, the Steve Miller Band with the horse.
Well, the
greatest hit, the 74 to 1978 greatest hit album. That to me is iconic.
That was a cool logo, man. Those logos were iconic. Try a lot of bands trying to create, you know, a logo because it stuck with them. You know, the one thing about like Iron Maiden. See, the cool thing about Iron Maiden is that they have the same lettering on every album. They had Eddie as their mascot, and they have the same artist for all their albums. I'm gonna agree with you with Peace of Mind for sure. That's one of my top 10. Yeah. Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind is one of my top 10. All the albums are great.
Iconic album and a great album.
Peace of Mind, what you think P-E-A-C-E? No, this is Peace of Mind. P-I-E-C-E. Like, I'm not taking a piece of your mind. So that's on there. I mentioned Journey. They have some really great album covers. Really cool one is Journey Departure, actually. It's the one with Any Way You Want It.
Whoa.
Really cool artwork. I love that one. Let me see what else I'm going to agree with you on. Kiss Destroyer. I'm going to agree with you on that one. That's a really cool one. Iconic. Very
More Alive was pretty, you know, that was iconic too.
You know, another band too that we did not bring up that I think I'm going to go with the first one is actually Boston. Boston's first album was the spaceship. It was a guitar, if you look at it. And then in the bubble on top of the city of Boston is inside. That to me, the first one is total iconic and severely like underrated, man. The first album.
Oh, that album should put it right in the Hall of Fame. Every song is a hit on that. It's one of the biggest selling albums of all time. It's on every classic rock station.
Huge.
Love them, like them, say it's corporate rock.
Yeah.
You know.
Even your second album, Don't Look Back, the cover was more similar because now it was like terrestrial was on the Earth. Same thing, Boston, a kind of guitar logo.
Dips, Paradise That was
dude,
great.
you read my mind. That was my next one, man. Swear to God. Six Paradise Theater is my next one, dude. I love that one.
Wow, that's a great
album.
and a great album. I think that's it.
Grand Illusion was a great album cover. Pieces of A was a great album cover. They had really,
you know what's funny about the albums back then? They all had themes.
Yeah,
like you knew the 6 albums. Like the Police had their theme.
My next one,
I might dive through the podcast. Oh my God!
What's that?
It's I might dive through the podcast. There was like some pepper or something.
Okay.
Whoa.
My sixth one actually is the first Asia album. Whoa. Really cool, iconic album cover. It's like this dragon over the ocean. And it looks like something Asian. Amazing.
God, they had great album. And Aja. What? That's a great album. It's nice and simple.
Yeah. Very, very cool. Remember, the Asia was a super group, which is another one of our podcasts we're doing pretty soon. Asia was a super group.
We got to do yacht. I think we got to do yacht rock too.
Yeah, yacht rock, exactly. That's my sixth. So what else do I got here? That. Okay, I'm gonna agree with you. There's another one I had to agree with you on. Diary of a Madman was super cool.
Very cool.
I like that one too.
Wizard of Oz was
very, very cool.
I go back and forth on both.
Yep. My next one, iconic one, is going to be actually Van Halen's 1984.
Oh,
yeah.
I had both of them down. I was going back and forth.
Yeah.
But then I just sort of dive her down, and I'm going, this is cool.
1984 was so cool because it was this angel smoking a cigarette with the wings. It was just badass. Yeah. Metaphorically speaking, 1984, the book, George Orwell, it was really wild.
Yeah. Read it, and for them to come up with that cover, like, we would have
no doubt about it.
That's why I'm not talented. I watch and see.
The Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's, iconic. I agree with you. It's kind of a huge one.
Because what's cool about the Sgt. Pepper cover is like you could just keep looking for different things in it over and over. And the Beatles did it all the time with Abbey Road. Yeah, come on. So, but there's so many great bands and great albums. You can go from the Doors to the Rush.
Yeah.
Moving Picture.
My last great album cover is the first Molly Hatchet album. Amazing album cover. Super cool. That's my last one. My one elemental is Judas Priest.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I think it was K.K. Downing or one of the guys
with the blade.
Worked for British Steel for years, and then the album cover, it's a blade, razor blade. Has Judas Priest printed on it, and then the blade looks like it's going into the fingers. That was a huge album cover, dude. They're very, very tough, man.
Yeah, no, and all the other ones like Painkiller and
Judas Priest had great album covers too.
Yeah, all those were great.
Yeah. We have to summarize this.
So funny, these guys are talking. This place used to be a bar in the 90s. I think I overheard there was a band that used to play. I think it was called Dage. When we're done, I'm going to ask these guys. We used to had great wings and a band, and we would go you're supposed to go Thursday night, but we went every night. We love this place back then.
I remember it was Baja, but maybe it was Baja in the late 90s, early 2000s, I think.
I think it was called something Dave's. It was very cool.
I'll find out. There's a lot of decisions. Oh, last one, honorable mention. This is a great one. Not a huge fan of the band, but I respect them. Nirvana, Nevermind, the first album with the baby.
Yeah, that's iconic too.
Totally iconic.
I'm telling you, there's so many great album covers that we've.
How's it going, buddy? You got some oldie but goodie stuff.
Yeah, we're doing a podcast on like the best rock albums of all time.
Album covers.
So I mean, we're just we got Zeppelin and then
we got Herb Alpert.
We got a Beatle album.
Herb Alpert.
I've got some of those.
Beatles
at home.
Of course. Van Halen band. You got Beatles. You got Herb Alpert.
And lots of people. I probably have.
This is a weird Beatle cover because this is supposed to be Abbey. This is supposed to be. I know it's supposed to be. I think Let It Be. I've never seen it like that. It's confusing.
That's not Let It Be.
It was a great.
Is Let It Be on it? Really?
No. Yes. Don't. Just curious.
Yeah, it means you get the 245s there.
Oh, okay. I was going to keep you flat.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry. Have fun. Enjoy.
Zeppelin 3?
Yeah.
Peter Wolf, Lights Out. And this is right after he left Jay Giles from the Centerfold album. Coda. I like rock, so I'm at.
You're Van Halen
Zeppelin 2.
See.
And then this is a new band. They're called the Royal Bloods. They're two guys. They're old.
Wow.
You can be a guy with boobs today. I mean, not you. A guy can have boobs today. And fits right in.
Local podcast?
No, we're doing it right now. We're recording.
Right now.
Live. We're recording. Here, right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on and say hello.
Hello, near Boston.
Are you visiting from Boston? You're Red Sox fan, obviously. My dad was a lifelong Red Sox fan.
And I'm a Yankee fan.
He's a Yankee fan.
I'm done talking.
I give him shit all the time. Yeah, of course, he's freaking Yankee.
We need each other. We love to hate each other.
Right.
The best rivalry in baseball. Jim Rice,
In sports.
Carl Yaz.
And it's best rivalry in sports, man.
Yeah. I love so many of the Red Sox players over the years.
So you visiting for the winter or just right now?
No. I was with my sister rented a place in Bonita Springs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice. On the West Coast.
Just took a little ride over here.
Great spot. Nice
Oh,
to meet you,
yeah,
sir.
we're gonna
Nice to
finish
stop
it up.
by, buddy. Cool dude, man.
Yeah.
From Boston.
Yeah.
We should ask him if he likes the band Boss. I didn't ask him that.
Maybe
He's
the
more of a-
cars.
I think he's more of a 60s rock guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go to our top 10 here.
All right, so
We're not doing the top 4 today. We're
Yeah.
gonna do the top 10.
yeah,
And
we're
this list
focusing on food today.
and this
Right.
list could just get bigger and bigger.
I think, man, Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind's getting top
I'm in. I would put that number 1.
Yeah. Well, we're not grading him. We're just doing top 10 total, right?
So let's go top.
So we agree on that. So which Beatles one are we going to do, man? Are we going to do
I
Sgt.
say
Pepper's?
Sgt.
Yeah.
Pepper. That was a breakthrough album. That's their
I agree.
iconic.
I agree, dude.
Is it their best? I don't know, but it was their iconic.
It's their iconic album cover. No doubt about it. I don't know about you, dude. I mean, well, you didn't say anything about Molly Hatchet, so let's go to the stuff we actually agree on, I guess.
I'm a Molly Hatchet, even
Okay.
though it's not my favorite. The covers are insane.
They're iconic.
They had some good songs, and they're one of the best Southern rock bands.
Yes.
I say, you know what? Let's give them a
shout out.
Yeah.
We gave a shout out last week in the Southern
Yeah.
Rock Legends.
Yeah, no, they have really. They were impactful.
Oh, no doubt about it, man.
Again, I wasn't into them, but
Right.
I remember them.
But the album comes with
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
it. So I'm trying to think of something like you picked that I agreed with. You know what I mean? Diary of a Madman.
See,
It's a top 10.
that's the way. And
Right?
he was an iconic band, Black Sabbath.
For sure. Now, which Zeppelin you gonna go for, dude? I was for the physical graffiti, I believe.
I'm going with Physical. Zeppelin 1 is a great argument,
Right.
but I'm going with Physical. That's just a cool album.
You know, any of the Journey album covers you want to? I mean, you say Journey Frontiers. I like the Journey Departure.
I like Frontier.
Frontier.
I thought that was when they were at their peak.
All right.
It was right after Escape.
I like the Escape album cover myself, man. That's a really cool one. But let's revisit Journey then. How about Van Halen? You said Van Halen one.
I know how much you love Journey.
Well,
I
not
would
because of
actually
that, man.
give you, and I love Journey too.
Actually, if it was me, I'd probably go Journey Escape now. I think about it. Even over Departure.
Yeah.
Departure's kind of wild, but
I think that album put
it's
them
a badass
into
album.
that
There's
album.
Escape, the bug thing.
That put them into a whole other genre.
What was it? Was it the album cover that did it? Or was the music? Yeah, music. But we're talking about best album covers.
Well, listen, the album covers don't do it. They help
And it helps, man.
bring you in, but you had to have good music.
What about that Boston album cover?
Yeah, good. It was good music.
Would you put the Boston album cover in the top 10? Let's go to your
Where are we now?
Van Halen.
You're good with organized.
We got 5. We got 5. So we need 4 more. Let's go to your Van Halen, dude. You said Van Halen 1,
I would go with 84.
84.
I think 84.
That's a badass album cover, man.
Incredible.
I mean, I like Van Halen too. You see it, you know that's 1984.
Yeah.
You know, it's a huge album
Was I think their biggest selling album.
for sure. So we did mention Styx Paradise Theater. You didn't. And that's you mentioned. I was like, oh, I love that one. Man. We did say Diary of a Madman. So the other ones we have on here. We have
Oh, it's I think Rolling Stones, Sticky Fingers.
yeah, Sticky Fingers. Yeah.
They were a great marketer, man.
Yeah.
Sticky Fingers.
We got
one of
7.
them.
We got 3 more. We got 3 more, man. So here's some other ones. Remember, I didn't say it. Just hold on. So we got any Yes albums? No. Kiss, Destroy.
Yeah, I mean the best Yes album cover wise for me is 90125.
That was interesting.
Classy,
Yeah.
just like to the point.
True. How about
I would put maybe Kiss.
the Kiss Destroyer? Yeah.
Kiss was a really great marketer. I kind of got into Kiss because of like the posters and the albums.
Yeah, they're
I
great
saw
marketers.
those. I was like, I'm in.
They weren't even the greatest musicians, but they were great marketers.
Well, they had some good hits, man. However they got there, they were good.
Pink Floyd.
I would put AC/DC for those.
What about Dark Side of the Moon?
It's like-
We didn't even mention that. Dark Side of the Moon, man. Gotta put that.
I had that on my list. I just didn't have it as a
Me
top.
too. I have my list here.
I like The Wall.
Yeah, but the Dark Side of the Moon, I think, is more impactful, man.
Okay.
Very simple. So we've got 9. Dude. 1 more.
One more.
Don't just jump at it. We could do Eliminator from ZZ Top. We could do Pink. We could do Nirvana, Nevermind. One of the Black Sabbath albums. Skinner, what do you mention? Skinner and Street
Skinner.
Survivors.
Well, or their greatest hit.
the
album.
Gold and Platinum one. Kind of simple.
I think I would go with
You said Quiet Rental, Mental Health. That's kind of interesting. Not a top 10 though.
I think I would go with Eliminator, man. What an album cover, man.
Really cool. that helped redefine that band.
Yeah. I mean, that took them from like a blues into the 80s, but it was just cool looking. I didn't even.
They rebranded themselves.
Yeah,
MTV.
That's another one. I didn't know who they were.
Dude, in 80s.
So I saw somebody was actually wearing a jacket, and I was like, and then they came on MTV, and that whole genre of that car took them into a whole.
Wow. Yes. The 70s, it was, deep, dark, cheap sunglasses, and then LaGrange and Tux.
Yeah.
In 1981, they came out with one
pearl necklace.
Pearl necklace. But they weren't pearl. They were. But then when Eliminator came out in 83, give me all your loving. What the? And the keychain and the women, it put them into the stratosphere.
Yeah. I think that's like
good choice, dude.
I would go with ZZ Top, man, and they're a great band.
Great band.
It's not like I think we have great bands. I think my only one that's, and I don't want to say they're not a great band, but Molly Hatchet's probably my one. But I think we still got to give it to them because they played really good music. They were, I think, a notch below Skinner, but their covers were just badass.
They're the guitar. They're the guitar army, dude.
Yeah,
you got to listen to it more, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna revisit them because you know what? I have a lot of time.
You do too much time. Too much time on your hands.
Yeah. Great 6 again. Great album covers.
Like Spellbound was one.
We can shout out to all these guys. Amazing pictures.
Yeah. All right.
2112.
So here's our top 10. We're not going to do a Mount Rushmore. Do it on Instagram or the album. We stroke here. Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman.
Great.
Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. Molly Hatchet, their first album. The Beatles. Which one was it? The Beatles. We're doing the
Sgt. Pepper.
ZZ Top Eliminator. Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. Kiss Destroyer.
Gotta do that.
Rolling Stones Sticky Fingers. Van Halen 1984. And then Zeppelin Physical Defeat.
Yeah.
Journey didn't make it.
I think this is the Rolling Stone out. I mean, Beggar's Banquet's probably better, but Sticky Fingers, you just know it's the Stones.
Well,
and I remember the album.
Yeah, it had a zipper. Yeah.
So let's go with that.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. We're going to stop at the top 10, not doing Mount Rushmore.
I'm top 10 now now.
But you know what, dude? This place, it says Charm City Burger Company.
Incredible.
But do we got
you got these great rivettes, the fries, chips.
Got the train right across the street here. But all right, so a new feature of our podcast segment this week, Jeff's going to talk about. So this is I'm
nervous.
A new
I'm ready. I can't wait for this.
So you're always talking about, hey, you know what? Dude just made a new album last year. Drum roll. So we're going to talk about, this is a band, iconic rock band that has brand new music that came out recently. And that band is
the Black Crowes.
Black Crowes.
And this new album's called I got to get my glasses up. A Pound of Feathers.
What?
This is A Pound of Feathers.
Pound of Feathers. Okay.
I've heard the whole album, incredible. They're on a roll, man. And their last album that they did an album a year ago.
So they have a brand new album right now, and their last album is only a year old.
It is incredible.
You can find it on iTunes. You can find it on Spotify.
Yeah, it was incredible. And this album is amazing.
And they're touring too.
They're touring here. They're coming here. I mean, they're just an amazing band. I mean, they rediscovered themselves, man. And the brothers got back together, and they're reclaiming like
God bless them, dude.
Their position. They're on the ballot again for the Hall of Fame. So vote. And all
Black Crowes.
All you members of the Rock, put them in because these guys are they're carrying the torch now.
So you like this album?
I love it.
It's called a Black Crowes, A Pound of Feathers.
Yeah,
just came out.
And then last year, they had Happiness and Bastards. That album, every song's amazing. Just an incredible album. And then 2 years later, they come back and they do it again with another strong album.
And they have some. I mean, Chris Robinson's on the vocals, right?
Yeah. And the brother, they're the dual. They're writing all the music.
So they're the original guys.
Yeah. If this was in the early 90s, these albums would be selling like off the bookshelves or the album charts.
And they're coming in concert.
Yeah. And they're great in concert. I've seen them many, many times. I actually saw them open up for ZZ Top. So in Providence.
But when are they going to play down here this year?
Yeah. Hard Rock at the hotel.
And who's playing? Isn't somebody opening up for them too? Like somebody iconic?
I don't know.
Was it Blues Traveler?
I don't know. Well,
they're down.
But you know what? Go see them, download it, do it, and give it a couple. Listen to what. You can listen to it once. You're gonna like it if you like that type of music.
No, Black Crowes are awesome, dude. They're
incredible.
Throwback Southern rock. You know, they're on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, from Atlanta.
Good dudes,
outside.
Good dudes, man. I mean, just solid music, man.
Yeah. So they're carrying the torch. They're, the older bands are starting to retire. These guys have their footing. They're in their late 50s and they're ready to go. Support them.
Yep.
Support their music. Get them in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They're like one of the last of the era. And this music is just amazing.
You're right. We got to get them in the Hall of Fame. So you got to go online. You got to vote Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for Black Crowes. You got to vote for Iron Maiden. You got to vote for Phil Collins. You got to vote for In Excess.
You got to put In Excess in. Like I always said, they're as good as U2. Again, dominated their era. It's like a sports star. If you dominated for your 10 years, you should be in the Hall of Fame.
That's In Excess for sure. Matter of fact, I want to see a U2/In Excess cover band tomorrow at Sharky's.
That's
Springs,
incredible. Yeah.
Called Vertigo. You know, the guy who's playing drums from the Howie.
I love that song, U2 Vertigo. I'm like,
yes.
Vertigo. That's a great tune.
My friend Howie, he's going to be playing drums and he's an amazing drummer. Howard Goldstein.
Howard Goldstein?
He's Goldberg.
Oh, Goldberg.
Goldberg.
I had an uncle, Howard
Bernstein. Yeah. I thought he was Goldstein. By the way, really, did Steve Goldstein? I meant to ask you that.
I am not.
Do you know who Steve Goldstein is?
Yeah, he was the voice of the Panthers. I actually called him up.
Still is.
I called him up on his radio show once, and he wasn't too friendly to me.
He hung up on you?
He hung up after I said Happy Passover. And my friend Steve Samet, who just did a shout out, we both called him late at night at like 12:30. We
say Happy Passover.
Happy Passover. And he didn't like that. Very confusing.
Here's what it is.
I hear the police, I think.
There's the police. All right, so we're going to wrap it up here. Listen, best album covers. We did our top 10. Great stuff. Got a fantastic meal. Charm City Burger Company. Second location.
Good.
Original is on Hillsborough Boulevard, just east of Federal and Deerfield Beach. This is the Boca location. It's open up in January.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful out.
On 2nd Street, right next to the train tracks at Dixie Island.
This is great.
Burgers.
This place has been many places, great places.
Yeah.
So,
but this burger was iconic, dude. It wasn't that bad. It was like $10, $11.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Very reasonable.
They took a temp. Fresh cut fries, grilled corn, fresh cut ham chips.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I'm going on a diet after. So you're going to see me actually slim down.
Yeah. You can go. All right, my friend. Listen, you have a good rest of your weekend.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. Then make sure to click like, subscribe. It's the 280s Deeds podcast. Tell 5 of your friends. We'll see you on our next episode. Have a great day.